Your users expect high performance from you, from your web application. They expect it to be always available, always working, for all their interactions with it to be dealt with fast. No excuses. Performance is a measure of quality, and a site that's slow looks like a site that's not working properly. In fact, since summer 2010, Google have been using performance as part of their ranking of web pages. So performance directly affects your visibility in search now too, and hence your bottom line. What's going to happen when you connect your shiny web application to the intranet or to the internet? What about web application performance? Well, you're going to need some answers. Can my web application service tens, hundreds, or hundreds of thousands of users? And while it's doing that, will those users still receive a high performance service? How many transactions per hour can the application handle, and will it be enough to support the business? What are the upper limits of the application? Many users these days expect to wait 2 seconds or less for web interactions. Is your application up to standard? If it's not, then research shows that users having to wait more than 3 seconds will leave. 47% of consumers expect a web app page to load in 2 seconds or less. 40% of people abandon a web application that takes more than 3 seconds to load its pages. A 1 second delay in response time can result in a 7% reduction in conversions. For example, if an e-commerce site is making $100,000 per day, a 1 second page delay could potentially cost $2.5 million in lost sales every year. So what can we do about performance if the application doesn't live up to its requirements? How can performance be improved? We're going to need some more answers. Why doesn't the application scale? Where are the bottlenecks? And what can we do about them? Well, you need to understand the performance profile of the application. And applications don't scale because of bottlenecks. And to fix them, well, you're going to need Agile Load's anomaly detector, and this can also offer recommendations for improvements. Okay, now for the science. How does it work? Well, we replace real load with synthesized load to create a realistic test environment. Agile Load can be installed in your own data centers or hosted in the cloud to synthesize users around the world. Agile Load monitors the experience of its synthetic users as well as the health and performance of the infrastructure underpinning the web application itself to enable it to detect technical performance problems and hence make recommendations. The graph here shows a red line indicating how many users are in the system at any one point in time. The blue line shows page response time, and we can see that the system can handle up to 550 users before things start to creak, because after this point response time has gone from 2 seconds up to over half a minute, which is completely unacceptable. Having monitored the infrastructure of the application, Agile Load runs its anomaly detector to find bottlenecks and then uses built-in expertise to make recommendations for fixes. Here it's telling us that the database tables must be indexed or that the database queries need to be optimized to take advantage of the indexes that you have. Congratulations, you're already well on the way to having a high-performance web application. Now is the time to go to AgileLoad.com and get Agile Load. It's free for small load tests. On AgileLoad.com you'll find more videos on how to use Agile Load as well as general performance videos to improve your performance engineering kung fu. Thanks very much.